mosaic there of Isambard Kingdom Brunel among this fantastic mosaic timeline in Bray Station. And we're heading to Greystones. The line opened in 1855 and it was engineered by Isambard Kingdom Brunel, who came over. Small in stature, but an amazing engineer, the defining engineers of the Victorian age, and instructed them to put in place wooden trestle viaducts and tunnels on the initial line around Bray Head. It became a very costly line due to coastal erosion, and in the 1910s they had to build the mile-long tunnel. So there was a lot of deviations there, and we soon coming up the Brabazon Tunnel, where there was an accident in I'm always mixing up the dates, 1867, 1876, I think it's 1867. A train coming up from Enniscorthy keeled over on the Bray Head side. If it had been on the seaward side, it would have been absolutely disastrous, but nevertheless there was fatalities, and the injured were brought to on the Harker Street line at the back. The Harker Street line was at the back of Loughlinstown Hospital. So we're passing the sad sight of Bray Head Hotel. It's no longer a hotel. It's going to be turned into apartments. That's where the money is. Apartments, unfortunately. So it stayed as a hotel. It's well and truly over. So there used to be, coming up to, there was a single platform coming up here in Ayler's Cove, used for a number of years, right in the 1920s. It's a very short platform. Let people off, and they'd, just around here, the platform was, let people off in the summer months to go out to swim. Remnants of the swimming baths down there. So we're climbing around Bray Head now. Soon to approach the Brabazon Tunnel, and there was a fine wooden trestle bridge at the tunnel. You can just see the piers become visible in a minute now. High above the train is the cliff walk, which due to coastal erosion has closed in recent months. But there was a rockfall here in 2009 around this time, and the line was closed for about a week or so. Rocks crashed onto the track bed and blocked off the walk around Bray Head. So here we have the Brabazon Tunnel, the rock cut away. The bridge first and then the tunnel. There you go, there's the piers of the bridge. Using the new tunnels that they've replaced. In 1876. It's the second longest of the tunnels on the line. That's where the accident took place. So it's a constant battle with coastal erosion, as you can see here. There was a siding there, Workington siding, where they quarried rock for paving streets of Dublin. Coming into another tunnel. This is an original tunnel here, tunnel number 2. Going back to 1855. Another siding would have been there. There would have been 2 sidings on this side. Rockfall tunnels here, 2 of them. There's one around between Killiney and Dalkey as well. See all the way the rock is cut away to put the track bed in place back in the 1850s. The navvies would have been tremendously hard work. There's a track there. Must be a replacing track. Another tunnel we're coming up to now. tunnel number 3. I'll put in links. It's very noisy here at the moment, and I don't use a microphone, so bear with me. It's screeching of the rails. Now here's the original. The track would have gone around by that side on the left, and this was deviated. That's a deviation itself. Here we have the magnificent mile-long tunnel. Let's take us right in on. They weren't taking a chance. They had to build this tunnel. Like when they deviated around between Killiney and Bray, they had to bring the line right inland. So. I think this is the longest tunnel in Ireland. There's a tunnel on the approach into Cork City. That's a very long tunnel as well. Dublin and South Eastern Railway became a very expensive time. All these deviations and tunnels in the 1910s. Now we exit the tunnel, approaching Greystones. There was a bridge up here from the original line, but that's long since gone. It's just the erosion just took over. So nothing left really. There was a village up here, Rathmines. I'm sorry, not Rathmines. I've seen Christmas Set up here. Sorry, I've forgotten the name of it. The Christmas Set is up here. It goes back to the 13th century. That's in there. And we have the coastal path here. Cliff Walk. It seems to be open again. That's interesting. This is all newly landscaped and expensive townhouses for those that can afford it. So this is my first time in Greystones. I used to live in Greystones for nearly 10 years, so it's the first time back in a number of months. It's nice to drop back in. Okay, I'll just conclude the video, and please subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's one of the longest ones I've done. I think it's the longest one I've done. So take care, and I'll be in touch.